A major key for me that really changed my game forever, and I remember the first time this ever happened when I was going out a lot in the early days, and I was always with a wing, always with a wing. And me and one of my wingmen, we had plans to go out that night, and I was so pumped. I was just like, let's do it, let's go, it's gonna be crazy. I was so excited about it. And about an hour before it was time to go out, he bailed. And I was like, whoa, what do I do now, right? I'd never even thought about going out alone. That sounded crazy to me at the time. And I said, screw it, I'm gonna go. And I went out, and I actually had one of the most memorable nights of my life. Part of it was that thrill, that excitement, that nervousness, that fear. I mean, it was just so many emotions when you go out alone. And I know from having so many students over the years that so many of you guys are not going out because you don't have the luxury of maybe a big friend circle, a reliable wingman, somebody to go out with that is just gonna make you feel like you're not weird for being out alone. So I just wanted to make this quick video and share a few tips with you guys. I'm gonna start with why you need to be going out alone. So number one is what I just said a minute ago, where I basically said that a lot of you are not going out at all because you have nobody to go out with. So you're like, well, I'm just gonna stay in, jerk off and play video games all night. And you need to be going out alone because you need to be going out, period. You need to be going out, talking to a lot of girls, meeting a lot of women. And if that's your only option to go out alone, then fucking go out and do it. So that's number one, why you need to be going out alone. Number two is because it really pushes you. I know because I've seen this, I've heard this a lot. A lot of this has never been the case with me, but a lot of guys will go out and say it's two of you that are at a place where you're really struggling a lot. Then you'll just end up kind of both of you having approach anxiety and not really doing anything. And then you just sit there and kind of talk to each other and then don't do anything. So when you go out alone, what's so powerful is that fear, that excitement, that sort of, oh my God, this is so crazy. I'm out here. I don't want to I hope no one knows that I'm alone. It's just kind of nuts. It really pushes you to take action because otherwise you're going to end up standing alone at a bar, and that's just going to feel even more weird than anything you've ever experienced. So you've got to go, go, go. I love going out alone. I'm probably going to go out alone tonight. I might hit up one of my wings, but I don't even know, dude. I love going out doing solo night game. Because as soon as I walk in a venue, as soon as I get in line, I start opening. I start talking to chicks, start having a good time, talking to people around me, walk into the club, immediately go into sets. So those are the reasons why you need to be going out alone. And that's also tip number one is when you get out there, just boom, just go, just start talking to women. Now, tip number two is get out of the headspace that people are going to notice that you're alone and this is weird. Get out of that headspace because nobody's paying attention to you. Nobody's paying attention to you whatsoever. So anytime that I see somebody alone, first of all, I don't even think of them. I am never even thinking this. Is that person alone? No one has that thought, okay? But if I did think it, if I saw a guy alone, I'd be like, he's waiting for a friend. He's going to the bathroom. He's waiting on a drink. No one's paying attention to you being alone. So get out of that headspace. Now, number two, how to really guarantee that nobody's thinking you're alone. Because let's say that you were actually just sitting at a table by yourself. It's an empty table. Now you're very clearly actually just sitting there alone. Keep moving throughout the venue. Keep moving throughout the venue. Just do routes around a bar, around an area. If you're just kind of moving through, it's just he's looking for his friend. He's trying to get to the bathroom. He's just doing whatever. So when you keep moving, it's great. And try your hardest to stay in set. Stay in interactions. Now, tip number three, and it's probably where I'm going to close off this video. Again, if you guys are on here now or you watch this after, give this video some likes because it really helps out to make sure that other people are able to see the video as well. And comment down below if you've ever gone out alone and maybe comment one of your experiences. But the final tip that I'll give here is, I'll give two more tips. I'll give a bonus tip. So the next to last tip that I'm going to give here is have home bases. So when you go out solo, not every person you talk to has to be a girl you're trying to hook up with. Let's say you do a 2-set and they say that they both have boyfriends. Well, those girls are actually probably just going to talk to you. If you start telling them, you start saying, oh, nice. Yeah, I'm just out here trying to meet chicks. Really? Oh, well, da-da-da. You can start like talking to them, and then you can even actually come back to them later. You go, all right, well, listen, I'm going to report back in a little bit. I'll let you guys know how it's going. You go off, you do some sets, you have some fun. You see those girls again. Boom, that's like a home base. You go up, oh God, it's brutal out here. Oh, it's okay, whatever. Where are you guys from anyway? Whatever. Having fun with them. Bachelorette parties are amazing for home bases. Bachelorette parties are solid for, basically they want to have a crazy night. So they're always going to be really receptive to you coming up and talking to them, hanging out with them, being kind of wild if you're able to like get to that place. So bachelorette parties are amazing for this. And the final bonus tip that I'll give here in this video is, I don't care what anybody says. I've heard advice to the contrary. When a woman asks if you're who you're here with or if you're alone, never admit it. The only time it's acceptable to admit that you're alone is when you are traveling. So I'm going to do a boot camp in Los Angeles next weekend, which we do have one spot available. So if you live in Los Angeles, DM me, let's get you on that boot camp. Let's say that I were to, on my last day there, the day after the boot camp, let's say I went to the bar that evening. A girl's like, who you here with? And I go, oh, I'm solo. I'm from Ohio. So I figured I would just come out and, check out this spot. Now that's fine. But if I just live, if I'm going to like a kind of lit bar over here, right near me, and I tell a girl I'm by myself, hot, cool girls are going to think that's weird, okay? Hot, cool girls are going to find that very, very strange that I'm just out by myself. So if a girl asks, who you here with? I'm going to be like, my friend just went over to this bar and I fucking hate it over there. They said they're going to come back in like 20 minutes. I figured I'd just stay here and have a drink. Just chill, right? I'll say, oh, they're in the bathroom. Or I don't know, I lost them like 20 minutes ago. I don't give a shit where they're at. Something like that, right? So you never really want to admit that you're by yourself, because it's just going to make you feel weird. It's going to maybe even potentially kill the set, actually. Even if you were just say, well, my friends were supposed to be here like 20 minutes ago. I don't know where the hell they are. That kind of thing. So whatever you want to say, but just, don't admit to that. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, go ahead and comment down below if you have gone out alone before and maybe the experience that you've had. Hopefully some of the tips in this video will help you. We have boot camps coming up again next weekend in Los Angeles, California. We've got a day game boot camp. We got one spot available. Also, Columbus, Ohio, I'm going to be doing a boot camp. We got a couple spots left for that one. That's going to be the weekend of October 20th, I think. Something like that. Very unprofessional of me for not knowing that, but I don't give a shit. So if you guys want to attend that, DM me. And I think we're going to be announcing some stuff for Miami as well as Austin, Texas coming up soon. So if you guys are interested in one of those live programs, or you want to do my mentorship program with me and work with me for 5 weeks, then you can DM me. You can hit me up on Instagram at Evolution Daily. Just DM me there, DM me here, wherever you want to hit me up. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.